This tutorial is talking about how you find the full text of a citation or the name of a journal article once you find it and you don't have an immediate PDF link or something that will let you download it right in the moment. My name is Chris Kretz. I am the library liaison to the School of Professional Development. You can always contact me either by email or phone. I have an office in the central reading room of the Melville Library. So if you have any questions on this topic or any of the research you're doing, just get in touch and we can make an appointment to help you on your way. So let's look at an example of what I'm talking about. Say you were doing a search online, Google Scholar or Google, and you came to a page like this. This is showing us the name of an article. So we have some of the information. We know who wrote it when it came out, and they're showing us the first page, but there's no obvious way to download the full article. And when we click on their Get Access link, what they give us is an opportunity to buy this whole article. And you never want to pay for an article online. You already have access as a Stony Brook student to over 400 different databases, each of which will contain different mixes of full text. So what you want to do is first check to see if you already have access to this article through the library. And the way to think about it is our databases are collections of different types of journals, most of them. Some can be movies and streaming video and art and things like that. But in the main, for your programs, you'll be researching article databases. And the question is, do any of those databases have the access to the Journal of Continuing Higher Education? That's the journal we're looking for right now. So the way to figure that out is to go to the library homepage, library.stonybrook.edu. In the main gray square here, this is our search interface, which will search through all the connected library systems. We are looking for a particular journal name, so we're going to first highlight the Journals tab and then put in the name of the journal we're looking for. What this will do is tell us if any of the databases have this content. So this search could have come up with nothing, but it does show us, it'll show you multiple results if there are different journals with the same combination of words in them. So just double check the one you're looking at is here. This first one is the right journal by the title. And what we're looking for is this available online link. So if that's there, it means there's at least one database which has some of this journal's content in it. The next level you have to go to is what years does the database cover? So think of it almost as Netflix. A movie could be on Netflix and then go off Netflix or stop at a certain point. Databases work the same way. So we need, if we go back to our webpage, we need volume 60, issue 1 from 2012. This library record is saying this database will have from 2006 going forward. So except for the last year and 6 months. So it's a little complicated, but 2012 does fall within that range. So when we click on education source, we're going into that database, and it's going to be a homepage for that journal. So we can now browse to the volume and the issue we want. So we want 2012, volume 60, issue 1. Now, once you get to this page, you're basically at the table of contents. If there's a lot of articles in this issue, you can do a Control F and look for it. If it's not too many, I usually just scroll down. So we are looking for this connections, engagement, and presence. And since the route we took told us that the full text should be here, we do have that. We see the PDF link, and we can now open that up and download that. So there are a few steps, but basically you take the journal that you're looking for from your citation and then do a search for that journal from our homepage, and then look for the available online link in any of the catalog records, and then double check your years, and you follow the path till you get to the issue and the article that you need. Just to recap that, sometimes you'll find a bibliography or reference list that you can mine for other material. So this is just another article sort of on the same topic. And say this Green and Azevedo article I like, 2009. Again, start with the journal name. So this is from the Contemporary Educational Psychology 2009. I'm going to copy the name of the journal, and then you would just repeat the same steps. Go to the home page, search for the journal, and we will see what comes up. So again, we see the name that we want. We see the available online. We're going to click on that link. We needed 2009. So again, this database, we checked the time span and it does fall under that. So we can click on that database. Now we're going into a different one from before. Let's just double check what we wanted. It is macro level analysis, issue 34-1. So in this database, it might look a little different, but we can go to all issues and we know 2009. Now it's just that pattern of drilling down until you get what you want, 34-1. And we can then scroll down to, I think this is our macro level analysis. And then now we have the PDF link again. So again, that's the way to do it once you know the citation. Now, again, there is a possibility that when we did this search, nothing came up. So it's possible that none of our databases may contain the particular journal that you're looking for. That's still not a dead end. That's where Interlibrary Loan kicks in. If you've never used that service before, it is a superpower of libraries to get you things that we don't own directly. You can do it with books. You can do it with articles. So if you come across a citation and you check in our search function and we don't have that journal in any database or anything, on our homepage, there's a link that says Interlibrary Loan. And you would click on that. And that would take you to a form, a link that says request via Interlibrary Loan. That's a form. I'll just go through it myself so you can see. You would be logging in with your net ID and password. Now you need your citation to do this. So again, you've found a citation somewhere and you're trying to get the full text. Once you're in this ILL, we call it ILL form, you're going to go to new request for an article. And then you'll just get a template where you can fill in the information from the citation. Just fill in all the ones with the red star. You would hit submit. And what this system does, this ILL, is we basically ask another library to send us a copy, a scan. And when it's ready, we'll send you the link in an email and you can download that PDF. So again, there are fewer and fewer dead ends in terms of finding full text. So you just have to do some due diligence to see if the library has immediate access through any of our databases, or if not, you can put in an interlibrary loan. Just keep in mind with the interlibrary loan, it does take some time. It could be 5 to 10 days. It could be quicker, but there's no guaranteed amount of time. It just depends on who can send it to us. So just factor that into your research. The sooner you start looking, the more time you'll have to follow all of these leads to get your full text. So that's it for this tutorial. Good luck with the research.